The Library of Lives. I want to tell you a story. In a small, unassuming town tucked away in the rolling hills, there stood a peculiar library known as the Library of Lives. It was a place of whispers and secrets, hidden away from the world like an ancient and mysterious tome. Its existence was known only to a select few, the custodians of destiny and seekers of knowledge. This library held a singular and extraordinary collection, books that chronicled the lives of every person, from birth to death, and even beyond. The library was housed in an elegant ivy-covered building, its wooden shelves reaching toward the lofty ceiling. Rows upon rows of thick leather-bound volumes filled the space, each bearing a name, not of the author, but of the subject, a person's name. They were not written by the hand of man, but rather by the hand of fate itself. A librarian named Elara was the guardian of this extraordinary collection. She had the gift of reading the past and future of every person through the pages of these books. She would greet visitors with a warm smile and lead them through the hallowed halls, explaining the purpose of the library and the rules one must abide by. Visitors could choose to peruse their own books, and some did, their eyes widening as they saw their lives unfurl in the pages before them. Others chose not to know, fearing the weight of their destinies. Elara always cautioned them that the future was not set in stone, for choices had the power to change the course of one's life. One crisp autumn day, a young woman named Amelia walked through the library's heavy wooden doors. She had heard whispers of this mystical place from a passing stranger, and her curiosity had led her to the Library of Lives. Amelia's book was unremarkable in its appearance, but when she opened it, the words danced before her eyes, recounting the moments of her past and the possibilities of her future. As she flipped through the pages, her heart soared and sank with each turn. She saw the highs and lows of her life, the joy and heartbreak. But what truly struck her was the choice she had to make, a pivotal decision that would determine the trajectory of her life. The weight of her own potential destiny pressed upon her, but Amelia knew the gift of knowing came with great responsibility. Elara watched as Amelia wrestled with her book, her brow furrowed in contemplation. She approached her and said, "Your life is a story waiting to be written. You hold the pen and the pages are blank. The past has been written, but the future is yours to shape." Amelia closed the book, her decision clear. With a sense of newfound purpose, she left the Library of Lives, leaving her book behind for the next seeker. She knew that her future would be built upon her choices and the path she chose to tread. The Library of Lives continued to exist in its quiet corner of the world, a beacon of hope, a reservoir of inspiration, and a reminder to all who crossed its threshold that the story of one's life was not a fixed narrative, but an ever-evolving tale, written with each passing day and every decision made. Elara, the librarian, knew that the books would be a source of guidance and wisdom for generations to come, a testament to the infinite possibilities that lay before each person, waiting to be explored and written.